Hey guys, so I thought I'd just make a just crafting video today. Um, when I was working on Tony's mem decks, I had gone through my uh, pastes. I can't say that word in plural. Um, and a lot of my glitter paste was kind of dried up. I had made I had a brown Nuvo paste that I got in a D-stash that was already open. And that was pretty dried up, you know, point where it was, when you touched it, it was spongy. Um, Nothing got on your finger. But I was still able to work with it, and so I made some coffee bean backgrounds because the next 10% that I want to do was a coffee stamp set. So I'm just making backgrounds, you know, when I get to them, I get to them. And this helps me be more creative. You know, if when the time comes and it's like, oh, I'm making a coffee card, but I really don't feel like pulling out all the stuff in order to make the background if I already have pre-made backgrounds. And um, you know, it's easier for me. And plus, if I don't use these now, the ones that were open, they're gonna dry up completely rock hard, and I'm not going to be able to use them at all, which will be a waste of money. This one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to revive. Um, I poured some water and some, golly, I don't know where I put it. Oh, this little birdie soft gel medium. Um, I don't know. This one was the hardest, you know, and it's, I don't know if I'm going to be able to revive that one. But I did get this blue one revived, and I got this green one revived to the point where it'll be workable. It's not the easiest, but at least it won't go to waste. And I'm sorry if the fans are super loud. It's 6 in the morning and already super hot. So, and now I'm trying to get this lid back on. Because I don't really care to do a whole lot besides, you know, do a whole lot with backgrounds, because I'm just not in the mood to do backgrounds right now. We're just gonna keep it simple. I'm for that green one that I have. I had opened that one when I had made some citrus cards, and so for that green paste, I am going to ink up some backgrounds in orange, and then I'll spread the green paste on there. Um, and then because I'm just not in the mood to do any extra inking, I pulled out some glitter. I was going to see if I could drop some different glitters on some different glitters. This is how I do my inked backgrounds. And that way the stencil doesn't move on me and I'm not trying to hold on to it. And apparently that light is not plugged in. Is it dark? I think it's light enough. Okay, so so this one I reconstituted with water, and I think I just reconstituted this one with water. So we're just gonna, you gotta, when it's all dried out, you've gotta press a little bit hard. But it'll work. And Wendy, when you asked me about this, it didn't take 12 hours. And it's been a long time since I've done this. It's more like an hour or two. And it depends on, you know, how thick you have your paste. And And I decided in the future, because this is really frustrating for me, because I do enjoy doing mixed media from time to time, but I don't do it all the time, which means I run the risk of this very thing happening where it just dries out on me, you know. And I got these on a sale, so I didn't waste too much money on them, but it's still money wasted, and I hate that. So what I've decided in the future is that I'm going to just get some clear gel medium paste. I'm sure Liquitex sells it. I have this Simply from Walmart white texture paste. I've had this since like 2015, 2016, and it's still good. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm just gonna hopefully, like, Liquitex sells a clear modeling paste, and then I can just take my glitters and dyes and just make whatever you know, glitter paste I want to at the time, and then, you know, I won't be wasting money that way, because I do enjoy paste. I think they're so fun, but, you know, when, like I said, when you're not doing it all the time, it's kind of a bummer. This takes a little bit of muscle because it's so dried out. If it was fresh, then it wouldn't be so bad, but I think I'm just going to take I think that's Dollar Tree glitter, and I'm just going to kind of smear it in there, and hopefully that glitter stays. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Alright, I have this piece of bubble wrap I can set this on. Okay. And then once it dries completely, you can take off the, I normally use masking tape, but clear tape works fine too. So that actually turned out, I can't tell what you see. Yeah, that turned out pretty. You know, and then I have these backgrounds available when I'm doing the fishy themed card. And that'll be cool. That'll be cool. This light blue paper came from Deborah. Okay. Hardest part is knowing where the back is. Around. It's your pasty paste. That's too much paste. Yeah, this is really hard to work with. But it'll get done. And it's not getting wasted. I knew if I put these back in the drawer, I'd just forget about it. So that's why I'm doing this now. And I'm putting my hand on the actual spatula part because it's so thick. I don't want to break off the handle by my pressure. off. Some pink. And I think I pulled out. Shoot, I thought I had pulled out some blue glitter. That's besides in the paste. There it is. Oh, that's a pretty purple. Purple, 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 make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Alright. Let's see. I have some of this blue too. Yeah, we're just going to make this one a glitter mess apparently. Alright. Should be interesting when I pull it out. Now, obviously, you're going to have cross-contamination. You use loose glitter from panel to panel, but that's okay. Alright. Hopefully by it being pressed into it, that it'll hold the glitter. That turned out so pretty! And I have my own water, or my own fish backgrounds. I mean, I would pay money for textured cardstock like that, you know. Uh-oh. I think I just got glitter on my forehead. Okay. My hands are already getting crampy. So it's probably going to be good to take a break between colors of paste. Alright. I haven't been doing too much lately as far as crafting goes. I've been cleaning. Right now I'm defrosting my ice tube of a refrigerator, which what I need to do is call South Sound Appliance, see if they have any refurbished refrigerators that are reasonable. Because this refrigerator is very old. It's been up at this cabin my entire life. And it turns into an ice tube. You can't, ice tube. You can't use the freezer. Because it just gets encased in ice, and then whatever you've got in the freezer, you know, you don't get to have it no more. So, apparently my aunt paid $400 at Home Depot for her brand new stainless steel freezer or fridge, which I hate stainless steel, but I want to have to get stainless steel. But hopefully a refurbished one isn't too expensive. Did some cyanotype printing yesterday because the wind wasn't blowing, which is very unusual for where I live. The wind is usually very strong all the time. And I was going to film it, but my mom needed my help cleaning out the coop, so I was a little bit occupado. It's not very exciting. You arrange plants and then stick it in the sun and then stick it in water and then pull it out of the sun. So, I'm going to do like a heavier side. Okay. And it in, work it in. That's pretty. That is so pretty. Okay. And alright, I'm gonna change out stencils. I'm gonna put this one in aqua right quick. And let's do this flower one. Okay. That. And tape. Nice tape 2 sides. It'll be just fine. I have a better opportunity to use up more paste on this one. Oh shit, there's a stuck petal. Where's my tweezers? There we go. Alright. What's my time? 17 minutes. I'm just gonna keep going till it's all gone. Okay. And I do panels because it's easier than trying to position the stencil in a different spot and not squish all your other stenciling you just done, or get paste where there shouldn't be paste. So it's just easier to cut into panels. And I primarily make as an A2 cards anyways, so and there is some purple contamination because I didn't change spatulas or paper. But I kind of want to try. Let me pull that one blue. Maybe I can find another blue. Right quick. Alright. I found a couple blues and a black, a couple different golds. And release your glitter. Woo. Do I know what I'd use this background for? 'Twas I do not. Oh, that's a tinsel glitter. Okay. And that's some tinsel glitter. Alright, now we're just going to... I'm hoping that the holes on this flower pattern will be... Oop! Just trying to... big enough that the tinsel can make its way into them. Okay. Let's see how this one turned out. And it's stuck to paper. There we go, there we go. That turned out cute. Yes. Worked great. Okay. Next one, flat blue. I think this one I want to put some black glitter on it. Alright, first we gotta paste it up. Checking that I got it all, and I think I did. Alright. There's already some gold speckles in there, but we're going to add a little bit more tinsel. And then we're going to add some black. Oh, I did not intend to add that much black. Alright. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. And we'll add some of this blue. Like the light blue. Anything else? Some purple. Like a chunk, a little bit of a chunk glitter. Doesn't have to make sense, just do what your heart tells you to do. Alright. And we're just going to press the glitter in. And then we'll see what we come up with. pull you up. And pull you off. Ooh. That turned out pretty. I kind of want to do another one of those. Okay, we're going to do another one of those. Because it's pretty. I have 3 panels left. I might have to, because I don't have any more panels cut, so I might have to stop when I get done with all these panels, because I still have a decent amount of paste. I thought 8 panels would be enough. I think I only used 7 panels to finish off the Nouveau one that I'd gotten at D-Stash. Alright. Sticking on the paste. What's my time? 26 minutes. I don't have the fan pointed at me because I was worried that the air would disrupt the audio and the camera, you know, like we're standing outside and it's windy. And I'm sweating bad. Right now we've got a total burn ban for my county, probably in most of the state, I would presume. Which kind of sucks, but also it's understandable, you know. It wasn't very recently, you know, we had all that tragedy. Now we've got the tragedy from the floods and tragedy from leaders, and just we just got a whole lot of tragedy. And I heard on the radio that there was we had a wildfire. I forget what in what city. And I don't remember if it was man-made wildfire or natural. I don't remember. It's all bad. I suppose the man-made wildfires are completely worse because that's 100% preventable. Just evil people doing evil things. If they did it on purpose. Alright, try and get this recipe again on that pretty black background. Too much black glitter. Really should be conserving my black glitter because it's not always easy to find. And then I think I used some purple chalk. Purple chalk here, purple chalk there. Okay. And then I think I used this light blue in this wow glitter. Alright. Just smush the glitter in. See what sticks. Okay. God, that is pretty. How pretty that is, man. Alright. Well, my camera's about to cut off, so I guess I'll end it there. Thanks so much for watching if you did, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.